Sorry, that was a steam noise. Oh, does this thing automatically start up? Oh, gross. Oh, good lord. Oh, here we go. Awesome. There are no actual settings for this. This is just always going to be this loud. Cool. It's always going to be this loud on these settings. Great. What other piece of shit we've already got here. I'm not having a good time already. No, it's not the game. It's something else. But it is disappointing that the launcher is so visual, so audio, and then also just absolutely no fucking settings for it. This is just a launcher. I probably shouldn't even bother to capture, to be honest. Probably don't even be capturing the game now because, yeah, there we go. Hey, yo, Zero, how you doing? I gotta change that audio to the game's audio device, which may or may not work. Yeah. Not a great sign. Not a great start. There we go. Options are not an extra game. What should I? Yeah, right. I should probably turn that off. Equipment, squad, codex. Shoot, aim, change zoom level, mid mouse button. Z-bound anything? It is. Order attack. No, it's fine, a button for that. VGH. Holster weapon, okay. Attack, it's head, hold, shift, okay. Order rally. QE, order attack, Z, pistol, shotgun. So your weapons are on the F keys, and your quick slots are on 1 through 8. And this is the second layer of quick slots. Why? Seems very heavy in terms of buttons that you can press. Shoot, fire cannon, double aim, zoom level, control, R, Q, F. We go all the way out here. The only key I'm looking at that I haven't seen a button for is N. Just go on to the same experience. I'm not sure what I should do with combat difficulty. Insanity sounds like something they might have even added for legendary. They start out automatic level up off level scaling. Class mode, the original ones will be used so that one at level 30. The number of levels is doubled. Is anyone's base game? Which would you recommend, legendary mode or classic mode? Doesn't make a difference. Doesn't it? The original one with 60 level range will be used to the one level 30 range. Let me see the number of levels. Like, will I level up faster if I do 1 to 60 and I'll just be, like, it makes literally no difference other than, like, numbers you see? Or... Even if, like, you had to level twice, you level twice until you level once in 130, it would be same level rate, so I'll be at level 30 by the time I'll be level 30 in the other track, or... Sorry, no, sooner. Okay, so the 1 to 60 is you get points sooner but in smaller quantities, because it's... I guess we'll just leave it as the default in this case. And we'll find out what Insanity looks like. It doesn't really... It doesn't really detail what any of these mean here, but maybe, like, if I actually start the game, it will.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection.
It is more for.
Secure
It is actually for New Game Plus.
confirmed.
Okay. So should I go back and change that immediately? Or just press forward?
Please log in to access your profile. Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
But parents were military. Indoors. Broke. Whatever. Oh no, I see it. I just broke. My brain's just in a bad place right now. Making a joke. Let's go colonist. Lean towards colonist.
Confirm psychological profile.
Like,
Confirm
what?
confirm psychological. Confirm
Okay.
pre-serve. Confirm psycholo.
So-
Confirm pre-serve. Confirm psychological profile.
Very serious. Horribly wrong. Trust next week. You had no criminal torment. Get the job done. You can call cold. Mission went horribly wrong.
Confirm military specialization.
Feel front lines just have improved health and spatialize, and use all weapon types start with the ability to wear armor, medium armor, and can train. Oh, okay, so heavy armor. Using the holographic Omni tool, you can decrypt security systems, repair, modify techniques, enemy weapons, shields, and heal the squad. Heals, you say? You can only wear light armor and they specialize in pistols. So through upgradable implants, you can use battle powers to throw objects, shield the squad, or disable or destroy enemies. It does only wear light armor and they specialize in pistols. In combat, tech abilities specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Abilities indicator specialized pistols are separated from medium armor. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. They use biotic abilities in hand-to-hand healing skills to fight allies, so they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. Biotic warriors, they combine biotics and weapons to down opponents that are especially deadly at short range, especially resistant shotguns wear medium armor. Only one class can wear heavy armor, eh? The soldier. That's what it's looking like, right? I'm leaning towards Sentinel because Engineer has the healing, and Sentinel has the healing skills and defense. Back abilities and advanced healing skills and allies. But But just that ability to wear heavy armor is very tempting in and of itself. Look at that hand going nuts on the Omni tool the whole while also just being a biotic, just holding their arm up, charging up their not quite psionic energy. Their bionic energy. Any reason I should explicitly not go with Sentinel?
Confirm facial identification.
Facial structure. Okay, so these are just numbers on a sequence. More or less. Just a bit. Here. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Ah. That's what it means. Cheekbones? Cheekbones. Cheek gaunt. I'd like you to return forward facing more or less. Please. Thank you. Ooh, that really goes gaunt, eh? And the very... okay. Ear size. Okay, this goes maximum as I would expect. Eyes. Ah. Another one of those numbers thing. It's not a slider, it's just like, you know, individual options. I go with 0. It's a slight impact on the eyebrows. It's like the whole eye socket shape. Oh, no, no, no. Is a little hard to get back to front facing. Go down for now. Iris color. Got a lot of colors there. Go. Without like lighting changes, it's hard to really tell where I'm gonna end up here. This is the kind of thing that I'm guessing is set in stone, so you can, there's no like, oh well, actually I didn't quite see. No, that's a bit of a problem. There is no stop, zoom, enhance. Blue. Let me go with that. One of those. Pick a number. There is some reshaping here. Oops. This to like a little bit past the center slider, then we'll mouth shapes. No. Not a lot of options for the actual nose's position here, in terms of like just picking a sheet. Predefined sheet. again, like another numbers thing. Disguise as a proper spectrum. We go with these 3 nodes for now. Well, you know where we're going with this. Very kind of with the exact hair color I wanted at the very end. One of the two. So really these hairs are just the same hair, but back. Shadow color. I wonder if makeup choices are changeable throughout the game at all or not. Both this.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Sure. I unable to change any settings.
Confirm facial identification.
I think I am set with what I have. I'm gonna get the hair color one last look. Oh, jeez. No. Oh, that did not go as I was expecting it to. I clicked back into tab and yikes. Okay, well. Let's see if this works. There we go.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Identification confirmed.
So is hardcore like the one that's meant to be difficult for a first playthrough, then there's New Game Plus? Weird if they had any kind of descriptions for these difficulties. But... let's start off with Insanity and see how bad it is.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
The Mass Effect. Okay, so... speed travel is possible via the Mass Effect.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Hmm. Hmm. You're overreacting. There's some options over here that I'm missing. Alright, I take slightly different stances, but it's yes, no. This isn't professional, but also feel like that's a bit of a hard ass, so.
They don't send specters on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged.
What a Joker.
Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
Oh, he does. I'm always worried that I'm gonna get the name wrong,
to meet
but
me in the comm room for a debriefing.
is it a certain set? Yeah, I thought so. Okay.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Okay. I should not have aimed. On the Normandy. Question about this game before I move forward on the difficulty that I probably should be playing it on. How common is it for you to be able to go into an encounter, fail it, and progress? It's the one thing that I worry about playing on the hardest difficulty is that, like, I will just fail and fail and fail and fail and fail, but keep progressing at certain points. And that shouldn't be the thing, you know? When, like, on even like one step up, it'd be a lot less common to fail. "50 Marines died." I'm not gonna say. I've already forgotten how they said that. Coups? Suit structure to contact. Pressure moths. Mindless emanations of teeth and tentacles that rose from underneath the earth. Lunar Settlement 2069. Mobile City. Yeah, brief fuel extraction from the atmosphere of Saturn. Terran Mass Relay Systems Alliance, founded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. Dust form element 0. After element 0 exposure, suffer from cancerous growth, System Alliance to be concealment of Earth's first extrasolar colony world, the planet Demeter. Some children in Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities. We meet the Turians first. Occupation and liberation of the human colony of Shanxi. Potential bionics. International effort to track element zero exposures begins. Roughly 10% of exposed children show some level of bioability. Embassy in Citadel. Tarian and Slavers attack the Alliance colony. The human capital of the Scalian Verge. Shermas devour entire colony. Retaliation for the Blitz and Alliance website an army of slavers on the moon Torfan. Oh. Oh, that's neat. That's cool. I feel like you die, reload.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
The most important day of your life. But for us, it was Tuesday. Or just the thing that happened at Relay 314.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
First Contact War, occupation and liberation of the human colony of Shanxi. So the Turians occupied and then the forces liberated. Squad. Talents, must have over talent. Buick, not a talent to spend. So, most rank to Buick. Or its rank. Okay. It's getting level to bar help with unlock higher ranks. I actually have 3 points to begin with. Okay. Let's try options and conversations. Increases credits gained. Decreases cost of items in stores. Increases credits gained when selling in stores. Numerous scorings unlock and become a Spectre, and as you earn Renegade points. You earn Paragon points. Unless I don't use tech and biotics more efficiently than other classes through Church of Tech. Biotic abilities increases damage and accuracy. Pistols grants the marksman ability. So here we have Sabotage. Can use description skill on easy objects. Specific damage is overheats enemy weapons. Runs 50 damage a second. Okay, duration 15, recharge time 60 seconds, accuracy cost. Interesting. Shield the biotic that was before. Will not block attacks that bypass shields. Well, for all recharge time 20, accuracy cost. Metagel cost. Oh, those cost metagel. That's 40 toxic damage. Favorite William skill? Which William, though? Unlock medicine. Also, an organic enemy for up to 5 seconds. Damn. Skill on hard objects. It feels like that this is going to be relevant to things, but maybe all my teammates can help with this. Is there any move or attack but I'll be able to be damaged? That's nice unless like power wheel. Groups the recharge time. I am not sure what accuracy cost means. Guess I'll figure out as we play. Wait, you can undo talent points? Force of 600. Oh, interesting. I see, yes. Lift, first aid, we got a lot of options here. I'll probably grab first aid. Just to have it. Really? Yeah, lists everything we're running and we'll want to drop some when it expires. Increases the force. Lift. $400 points of damage. Duration, shooting. Ten-second duration with 60-second recharge is kind of crazy. By 3%. So probably what I want to do is grab Barrier, First Aid, and Sentinel. Then again, I do kind of want to go for like a little bit of Charm and Intimidate. I have committed to that 1 point in Charm. I may regret that, but we'll see. All points in on Charm. Does it actually want me to spend them now? It makes sense to me to just grab more skills to have them, but it might have been better to, like, you know, bump some. I'm guessing I might adjust something we're gonna have to like just buy and have. We're gonna upgrade gear. Let's equip and upgrade gear for your squad. Click the filter type, subjective type, select item, click equip to assign it. Click the Omnigel, break down the selected item into Omnigel. Let's see, it's a Synergy rifle, shotgun. I have actually none of these. That's what it's looking like. I don't have any actual equipment here. Okay, no, this is what is equipped. This is what's selected. Okay, no, sorry. So I actually have something from every class already equipped. I have no upgrades for them though. Bot, go away. Other than that, it's a manufacturer, some lunar colony. Lightweight cover for this protection for any attack units, movement penalties of weapon accuracy. I'm guessing this is Metagel. Something. Alright. Can I name it? What's going on here? Whatever. I do have a whole bunch of things equipped. Okay. So, pistol. Shotgun. You just straight up have like a sniper at the start. Okay. So it's terrible damage for saying, but high accuracy. Assault rifle remains an assault rifle. I have specialization in the pistol, but I don't have any points deployed to being a sentinel, so I probably don't actually have any benefit from using the pistol, and then of course it's higher accuracy, right? Shotgun. Right, I'm guessing. I was a little bit worried that someone might yell at me for shooting a gun here. Yeah, that's a shotgun, alright. I'm curious whether or not this shotgun suffers from video game shotguns or if it's just gonna be good. Where are my skills detailed? Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're up there, but they're not actually equipped. We're gonna see my talents. Can't really see where I equip my skills. Main menu. No. Options, no. Again, I am not through the tutorial yet. I should probably just go do the tutorial and probably do the whole deal, so.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Spacebar is used. What am I pressing with E? Order Squad Mate 2 to move and attack. Oops.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Some experience for that. Can I harass these people doing their jobs? Get experience out of talking to them? I can talk again to Joker and Kate. Caden?
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Maybe not.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime.
I like how as I look at people across the room.
There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge.
I can, like, see people I can interact with across the room.
It's choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Does he? Oh. Okay, so I could theoretically open the galaxy map here, but I'm... Oh no, I need to go up there, I see. It's not in range. Only the commanding officer may specify destination. Oh, I see, I see.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
I do appreciate this button here that's quickly meaning like probe further into other details.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
2 very different ends of the spectrum of Spectre. A Turian Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Jenkins is gonna die, isn't he?
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Akuz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, man.
That's not quite what
I'm
I
not
intended,
screw
but
this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Probably should have gone with the be careful one. That's probably would have been more in line with what I wanted to
Yes,
say.
Commander, is there something you need?
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
What makes it the numerous flags he puts out? No, it's actually just his haircut. That's what it is. He's got that I'm gonna die haircut. Hello, Nihilus.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
That, like, alteration to this voice, that little underneath. Oh, that's pretty good. Why are you asking?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
That's pretty obvious if all the crew are thinking the same.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
What are we picking up? Let's do the secrecy.
What's the payload, Captain?
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander.
Alright,
Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
I see.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
After this, it's going to probably be some kind of fireball.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Already under attack?
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't... Need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Oh boy.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
That's a reaction.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet.
Enormous,
This mission
horrifying
just got a
hand.
lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
The claw.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Something that size, reaching into the atmosphere,
Engaging stealth.
that is a dead colony, right?
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
The law.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
I have this feeling that we cannot trust him. I'm not going to question it.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
I have 2 boys with me.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Oh, it's King. Oh god, it's both of them.
Smells like smoke and death.
Oh god.
Oh god.
What happened here?
I skipped something by trying to talk to them. Unforeseen fire, da, da, da.
What the hell are those? Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Are we looking at hostiles? Probably. But we'll let them strike first. Or attack first, I guess I should say. What are you? It's not attacking us. Leaving it alive is probably a mistake. Hold the right mouse button to move the name. Hold the right mouse button to move the I already used it. Oh. Very soon burns provider damage, barrier damage. Neat. Missed the okay. Titan's a biotic? Or is he also he's also one of us, isn't he? Not one of us. He's a he looks like he's also a Sentinel with throw and sabotage as his 2 initial abilities. No command sphere. Okay, so crouching is not something we can't crouch and oh, you can crouch and walk, but only if you're if you have your weapon out. Okay, no. There's no sprinting, I noticed. Oh, no, there is. Okay. It's the use button. That makes sense to a degree, I suppose. Am I allowed to sprint for infinitely? Okay, not infinitely if I'm out of combat. How do you see no command sphere? You mean, like... What do you mean exactly? What's this? Exploration. Upgrade kit. Value 4 Omnichannel. Got a codex from that? Oh, okay. Starship senses light lag, prevents sensing real time at great distances. Ship firing assists that can be easy to detect from Earth. But Earth will only see light 5 hours, 45 minutes after it occurs. Due to the light speed limit, defenders can't see enemies coming until they've already arrived. Because there's FTL travel and communication, but no. In communications with FTL sensors, routes are crucial for scouting and picket duties. Essence these are long range detected, while active to obtain short range high quality targeting. Visual thermographic and radio detectors that watch less objects in space. A powered ship that emits a great deal of energy in the heat of life. The absent zero background can be used during FTL, but going data is immediately destroyed by the effects of mass effect and develop Doppler ship. Ping of energy and listen for return later. Sensors are useless when a ship is moving at FTL speeds. Okay. Oh, okay. Development of practical manufacturing omni tools allows modern militaries a great deal of flexibility in equipment loadouts. Vast number of field modification kits or upgrades are available for common. Omni tools allows modern military. Upgrades are available for common equipment, weapons, armor. Upgrade kit typically consists of less than a dozen unique parts. So it's required to manufacture the tools and additional parts necessary to install the upgrade onto another piece of equipment. Assembly is typically modular installations. So I got that upgrade, so now I have it forever? I can put on as many things as I want? Am I reading that right?
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kaje, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens. Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years, they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation. Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution. The Systems Alliance, the Terminus systems, are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel Conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The Terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall. The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the Terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse. These attacks are typically small raids against poorly defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the Terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war.
Find the bacon, head to the dig site. Yep, he is definitely a sentinel. He does have 2 points to spend, too. Feels a bit redundant for us to both have first aid, but I may just give them both as an option anyway. Definitely wants barrier. Oh, he's a soldier. I guess that makes sense. Shield boost ability. Oh, 30% of your shield per second. For 2 seconds, every 45 seconds. Only usable firing assault rifles, pistols. Oh, that's cool. Soldier does seem kind of neat. They get abilities based on purely on using like their weapons. Also generates 80% less heat and deals 50% more weapon under 54 damage for just heat on use. Advanced overkill. Each cell allows limited health regeneration. Well, nothing wants to not die. Jenkins, we want you to not die. He's going to die. Well, they also have first aid. But he has to unlock it from getting like combat armor. The whole meta, I'm gonna go through so much meta gel, I'm sure. You have to go through pistols to unlock shotguns. That's interesting. And you have to go through assault rifles to unlock sniper rifles. That's strange to me, but I kind of think I'm gonna want him to just be the assault rifle guy, so I'm gonna give him a point of assault rifle for now. Jenkins. I don't recognize these icons. Okay, he's on the rifle. Lancer, Storm. Okay, yeah, okay. Pistol, he's got his abilities. This time actually stop fully? It fully stops, eh? In this view? That's good to know. He's gonna die. Why would he get to level up? Surely, if I perform well enough with him, he will survive, and he's not just gonna get cutscene killed. Why would I swap our weapons? We have our best weapons right now. Jenkins! Where is Jenkins right now? He's actually just already fucking dead. Immediately dead. Shit. Okay. Geth recon drone? Okay, that's a problem. I think I've mistaken that one there. Okay, he used throw. Aiming increases your accuracy. Okay, so I got some... Whoa, why are you injured already? What happened to you, Caden? Shit.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
That's why he's already injured.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I like this walk. If this is a full wall, it would make sense, but this is just kind of silly at this point. You can get injured squad. Omnichel can be used by pass decryption and electron. Both can be acquired by defeating enemies and opening containers. Oh. Press V to use Metagel to heal your squad. Oh shit.
Some burned out buildings here, Shepard.
Yes, right.
I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Kinetic barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle remains the same. Kinetic barriers are repulsive mass effect fields, projected from tiny emitters. These shields safely deflect small objects traveling at rapid velocities. This affords protection from bullets and other dangerous projectiles, but still allows the user to sit down without knocking away their chair. The shielding afforded by kinetic barriers does not protect against extremes of temperature, toxins, or radiation.
Jenkins is dead. Thanks, Journal, for the update. Jenkins is dead. I'm guessing the tutorial is not subject to insanity. Press Z to attack your target. Q reacts, so I'm going to move to a point or attack target. C regroup and follow you. Having a soldier seems like it'd be really useful. That health regen. Oh jeez. What's R? I'm thinking of reloading and I'm hitting R, but what is R in this game? Is R even a thing? Repair is a thing in vehicle, but otherwise I don't think R is a thing, is it? Just don't get shot. Stuff. Metagel. Okay. Yeah, heat management. I was wondering if like the game had a functionality, because there's games that use like the heat system, but like if you overheat, then you need to reload, and you only have some. Okay, there's one game I can immediately think of that has that at least, and I'm sure you know what game I'm thinking about. New Jenkins. That's just a dick move, guys. Okay, get into cover, get into cover, get into cover, get into cover. Don't. Okay, How do you know I'm commander? That's awfully suspicious, don't you think? Or is it just worn on my armor? Maybe it's actually just, you know, my rank. You know, you can see it on there. N7 or something, I'm not sure. Higher than XCOM. Yeah, XCOM I didn't yet know who they were.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Give me a status report, Williams.
Spec Ops program of sorts.
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon
I like the
itself,
little subtle
but I
detail
heard
of the
one
guy,
the
like,
researchers
nodding
say this could be the
in the
biggest
background.
scientific discovery of the century.
So many like games have these scenes where the characters just talk to each other and they use like canned.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know.
Okay, it's starting to get pretty
They set up
rogue.
camp
Okay.
near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
My character just like lifts their gun, pointed in the one direction every single time they talk, then that's gonna be a thing, but
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
we'll see how good and high quality the standing and talking at each other is in the game. Oh, find some new squad members. This is where I'm supposed to learn how to, like, okay. Ah, well, we don't want her dying, like Jenkins, so clearly we're going to do the exact same thing. Frisking not very. I mean, like the what's not very? In that respect. You have limited health regeneration and assault rifles. Surely you're gonna be Jenkins, but better, right? They ain't talking animations.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
Let Neo here and just like scan the horizon for things. There isn't like posing for characters, is there? Which is fine, you can just catch the action in the action, I suppose.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Stuff. I need stuff. I like this. Oh, an upgrade kit. No, I have upgrades I can apply. Mechanics, shield bypass -30. Oh. 20% shield bypass, but you do less damage. Anti-personnel doesn't mean anything to me right now. Okay. I'm gonna put that. We don't have another one. Okay. I take it off. I get it back. I can use it on him. Okay, cool. I will equip myself because dangerous organics doesn't mean anything when we're fighting Gath. Don't necessarily want phase rounds though. We'll see.
We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
Great. Oh, light armor human Scorpion. It's just better in every way. It looks different. Neat. On Kadar from as opposed to Elgin Labs. I'm guessing I'm meant to melt down a lot of things for the Omni gel, and I'm probably going to Horde, and that's not going to work out too well. That's the thing I've already opened. That sprinting camera shake as I sprint 5 feet. Hold on. Like, how far am I able to sprint here? Sorry, team, I'm just... You know, that's a not terrible distance. Absolutely fatigued that after going that far. What the hell, Geth? What is wrong with you? Run to the waypoint to be covered behind the rock. Move to the edge of cover, press it. Neat. Well, Audric will crouch behind it. Press and left control the manual and toggle crouching. Oh, he automatically uses his defensive skill. That's neat. Let's you throw a grenade and press it again to detonate it. That's okay. That's where I got my thing. Moving forward, swing forward rapidly while in combat. There's some Geth triggers here. Just have to melee attack. I see you've abandoned the cover I told you to stay in. Melee is powerful. I did take some health damage though. Store my barrier. Gallic? Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. That's how you do it. Pistol, sniper rifle, and two different sniper rifles, you say? Neat. 6 points from having leveled up. Okay. I'm guessing each one is exactly 1 point. Okay, so you get a lot of points if you level up. You pretty rapidly get access to things. Knocks out an organic enemy. Overheats enemy weapons, does 50 damage to 10 meters. That sounds disgusting. Is there a reason why I can't get advanced sabotage? Only when using pistol boost accuracy, increase damage, increase headshot damage, purchase weapon heat on use. Ah. Has increased XP boosts? Oh. Well, we'll see. I'm guessing that it's just something not detailed here. Like I have to hit a certain level before I'm allowed to actively engage with certain levels of skills. Increases the tech. Sabotage sounds very useful. Sounds very strong. Overheats enemy. I'm guessing the overheat enemy weapon is not like their weapons overheated for the full 15-second duration, because that would be busted. Fast spin unlocks more skills. That could do it. So, kind of want to just max out the charm, even though that's not going to be practical. I think lift is an obvious choice here. Reduces the recharge time on first aid by a ton. How often am I going to need to just be like slamming down metagels on my team that I need to have it reduced from 20 seconds to like 10 seconds? That worries me. Use objects, 50 damage, makes them vulnerable for damage. Codex.
Combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer.
The
inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced with sheets of lightweight, ablative ceramic. The outer layer consists of automatically generated kinetic barriers. Objects traveling above a certain speed will trigger the barrier's reflex system and be deflected, provided there is enough energy left in the shield's power cell. Armored hardsuits are sealable to protect the wearer from extremes of temperature and atmosphere. Standard equipment includes an onboard mini-frame and a communications, navigation, and sensing suite. The mini-frame is designed to accept and display data from a weapon's smart targeting system to make it easier to locate and eliminate enemies.
There's something I wanted to see in here. It's probably a tutorial thing that I actually wanted to look at that I don't have. Mentioned, there's no like tutorial thing, is there? I forget what you use. This way, use this for grenades, obviously. And I think it said tech abilities also use these things, the Omnichell or whatever. Also, I have a new pistol. More damage, less heat sink capacity, less accuracy, but more damage. That is not enough of an upgrade, in my opinion. Maybe I don't appreciate how much 10 damage can mean for piercing shields or something, but like the heat capacity sounds pretty damning. 2 sniper rifles, though. Elcos Combine or the Atlantis Risk Control. Atlantis Risk Control looks like terrible stuff. Okay, grenade launcher uses grenades. Okay, so this is Medichel grenades. I'm just accuracy cost is weird. I'm just worried about the leveling up sabotage if it's actually like something that I'm not going to use freely. Like lift and throw sound like they're abilities I can just use willy-nilly. Barrier and all that. Perhaps I don't appreciate how this works. I'm going to put point to charm. Some points into, you know what? Accuracy, just being a sentinel better. Tech mine and exposure damage on sabotage damping and EMP by Trevor's in bad max. You know, it's just that like I can also max intimidate and get like just very credits gained when selling, but I'm probably not going to sell anything, so it doesn't matter. Who sells stuff in games? I have to go quite a ways to get access to those things. I like the idea of barrier. Barrier is only for yourself, though, eh? Do it needs you to pick the mean options? Yeah. Lure attack. Recharge time. I really like the idea of the whole damage over time, save a weapon nonsense. Might work towards getting electronics. %, more vulnerable to damage for 10 seconds. That's the magic thing right there. That's how you get through higher difficulties in games like this, is doing more damage more rapidly. I have no idea what I'm doing here, but I think I will go for the tech part here. Maybe I should just been an engineer. I don't know, we'll see. Next level I'll get like 3 points. The question is, what do I want now? I'll grab another point of Sentinel now, and then next level I'll grab Decryption. I assume I'm going to get 3 points, then Overload 1. Oh! Just increases my shield capacity by this passive line here. I need to pay attention to these passive lines, because some of them are not... Okay, that's actually something. This is probably... this shield capacity might be not for me, but for my vehicle, but either way. I definitely want to go down the tech tree. Maybe I really should have been just an engineer straight up. I don't know. Point in that. Oh, Caden's leveled up as well. Give him more barrier. Probably do want to move down decryption just the same to get him access to more shield capacity for himself. Kind of want him to also just have like throw and lift. I don't know. I don't think I'm. If I have the option to, I'm probably gonna take him off the team in due time, just because class. You know, want to have more class options, not just multiple of the same class. At least not this class. I don't know. Maybe it could be fun to just like if I could stack sabotages on an enemy and everyone just like throws out sabotage. You know, to that end, we're gonna put him at that point right there. She has more soldier points. Increases damage reduction and hardening. Definitely gonna give her that. The volume tends to be used immediately. That's neat. Soldier seems like a really fun class. Despite being like the least interesting in terms of abilities, I think, like, you know, what they do, I think it could be a very fun class to play. Feels like the correct like class for playing through the game. You play as the soldier and everyone else just kind of like you get characters in your team.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who?
Oops.
Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
I was gonna look around for things, I guess.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Okay, so what I should have done was investigate the thing when they forced me to.
There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Okay. Throw his ass. These things just charge. Overkill. So these aren't just dick moves here. These are specific tools used by the Geth to increase their functional combat numbers. They're just also dick moves. A scimitar and a hammer. I mean, this thing seems like it'd be better in every way. Two hammers. I could melt one of them down for parts. Or I could not. Make the Lost. Oh god, they have made the Lost.
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
Yeah. Definitely obvious in that one. Foods in nearby research camp. Easy decryption.
That door. It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Well, we're going to return electronics access. If one member has a priority, you'll be able to unlock power using decryption or electronics interface or by spending Omnigel. Using the decryption or electronics interface or by spending Omnigel. Advance the central core, move the mouse button around the ring. Move the mouse to move around the ring. Left click and right click, move inward and outward. Avoid the security programs. Well, left click and right word click inward, in and out. Move around the ring. Avoid security programs. Let's see. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay. So,
thank the Maker. Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now.
Stronger
it
but
looks
circles.
Like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
But there may have been a different Turian.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
So in those cases, where is he having a really, really bad day, or does he know shit we don't know? And I'm guessing he knows shit we don't know.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
They're usually funny, by the way. I'm not gonna beat on poor Manuel. Or Manuel. The Avenger. Missile rifle. Omni jump +1. Don't get any good points by doing mean stuff. You just accumulate mean points by doing it. I'll keep that in mind, but only for the sake of... Wow, that's quite an assault rifle. Like, to the point where me doing, what, like 10% more pistol damage? 6% more pistol damage is not going to make up for not using the assault rifle. Mind you, the accuracy is what I enjoy about an assault rifle, so I probably will just give Ashley the Avenger. I feel like she'll be able to make use of the Avenger. Oh, that's Quarian armor. Okay. What do you mean I can't just equip Quarian armor as if... Journal. There before the Geth claim it as their own. Sure, needed for Intimidate. I may not go into the Intimidate tree then at all.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The
Council cybernetic.
Could use some help on this one.
Oh, he's Geth. He's like part Geth.
The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Well, Nihilus, you didn't notice that he was obviously Geth. Gethified.
Look at the size of it.
Oops. I'm hitting the wrong button here constantly. I need to use my barrier. And medical skills is not actually a thing. I do appreciate that it full stops, not just like... where it stops here. Okay, so first aid is not a skill that I activate, but it's just like hitting V, okay? You need to have V, first aid to use V? There's an enemy up here somewhere, still. I see him on the radar, but I don't see him. Because that did not do what I thought it would. Boom, 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 boom.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a
You mean
break for the sheds.
The giant hand in the sky, piercing through the heavens.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them
So
about
they're
the
not
noise,
talking about
Cole.
the other
That
thing.
awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
What's
You have
going
something
on?
to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
That's why you ran here? Like
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Is that all?
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
A Stinger 2. Is that worth using? Oh, that is 110% worth using. Holy moly. So many of these damage to unlock your weapon radar, combat scatter, and person protected, making enemies visible. 100% equipping that. Oops, almost omni-gelled something there. Didn't mean to do that. I didn't even go over there. I don't have any armor upgrades yet. Omni-gel and a grenade thing. So when I use this ability, so that's... Huh. Doesn't cost me any things to use that ability, that's good to know. Oh. Obvious explosion is obvious. Explosive, I should say. Probably could have biotic that at something or another.
It's Nihilus.
Well, Nihilus, you biffed it. Oh, did I just waste picking up that Metagel by using... Okay, I probably should use it beforehand. I don't have, like, spares lying around from that. It's just you pick up Metagel and you okay. Good to know. Steal this stuff. That's a good point.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
You're a coward.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack.
Oh, mothership?
Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived?
I'm not gonna rat out that
whole
whole ratted him out.
The crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Come on.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Now, I know I said I wasn't going to mention him, but this is an RPG, and investigating every dialogue is probably worthwhile.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch! We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Hand them over.
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Grenade upgrade. And a full restock of my grenades. It's just straight up an improvement. I'll take that. Ooh, free stuff. Whoa. Where are these guys coming from? Can I get around here? Oh, I can't get around here to get them. You. Melee's pretty good. How much do I gotta smack this shield before it goes down? Probably faster to just shoot the thing. Ammo is not a concern. Let's explore this. Music's pretty funky. I did look at a thing in the corner. I looked at a thing, but I didn't... Oh, you're right. I didn't go close enough. Armor-piercing rounds and chemical rounds. Chemical rounds! It's just an upgrade. Armor-piercing, synthetics. I mean, they're all just upgrades, but this would make more sense. Ooh, chemical rounds. I'll give Ashley the armor-piercing ones. And recoil damper. Ashley, you can't go dying on me, okay? Because if you die, and I lose those mods to some kind of cutscene, I'll be a little bit upset. I'm... Okay, my game is broke. So way to fix this, or am I gonna have to just, like, save and quit and reload? So, curious. Bug, are you familiar with this bug at all? I tried pulling my... Oh, there we go. Okay. I guess I just had to do it again. I thought I tried pulling my gun out, but I guess not. There's someone up ahead. Alright, well, let's do break. Yeah, I know. I just killed them outright. This tutorial zone can't be on like the highest difficulty. This is not right. There's like, oh, that would explain things. I threw an explosive at a group and the explosive barrel got them. Got it. Hey, actually, you want to get into that cover there? That's the wrong button. Oh boy. Got the destroyer. There's no like loot on any of these bodies, eh? That guy is just hunkered down. Keep them suppressed, boys. Or team. Oh boy. This is pretty good. Express team. Really, I need to send Ashley forward to do the heroics, because she can just regenerate. It's no tip of his head I can see. I'll... No. Barrier goes over your shield. It, you know, you're right. I should probably be using it preemptively. Control scheme is so very different, but... Okay, is there anything I missed? Well, those things where I have to make sure I didn't like miss a lootable or something. This looks pretty straightforward, just walk down the line, shoot Gath, but... I need to throw this thing out more. Oh, there's a medical aid here. Cool. Like the Metagel. Alright. Before going into this, we're not going to leave the tutorial today. We're gonna just end it here. I need to get some food. It's gonna be it for me for today. Thanks for watching, hanging out. Hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good day, evening, or night, whichever to you. Bye for now. It looks fun. Can't believe I've never played it. I just never got into Mass Effect. And maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it was everything that's been told. We'll see. Bye.